Folks, whenever I mention anything about patriarchy and how it benefits white men, I always get a few pissy white men calling me a sad, bitter woman. They say I'm a man-hater. I'm just perpetuating division. Well, the older ones say I'm perpetuating division. The younger ones say something about my hair. I should go dye my hair, which is code for, you're not allowed to have great hair at your age when you say things I don't like. It's so cray-cray to me that these men think I'm taking a personal dig at them for the entire system being set up for their benefit. They can't see what a great deal they've been dealt. Let me put it this way. I'm a shorty, like super short. I'm just 5 feet tall. Barely. The whole adult world is the wrong size for me. I'm always at a disadvantage because I don't fit into the regular size life offers. Every single chair is too big for me. I can't drive many cars. My husband and I used to have a pickup truck as our only car. I looked ridiculous driving that sucker, and it wasn't easy. I could barely see over the steering wheel. When you're short, all kinds of shopping sucks. I can't reach anything. Nothing fits. Who wants to feel like a little girl all the time? Gym equipment? Forget it. Being in a crowd? No way. Every day I am reminded I am not the size we were meant to be. I have to improvise and settle for looking silly sometimes. I have to be extra certain I belong because the design of the world tells me I don't. Nobody caused this problem. It's not my fault or your fault. So it would be pretty ridiculous if somebody was to tell me I was being bitter or perpetuating division by pointing out how I can't reach the pedals in a pickup truck or how seatbelts cut me off at the neck. But it is a disadvantage, and it is baked in. When white men can't even acknowledge the benefit of their benefits, they just look like such sore winners. I mean, if you've been given a Porsche to drive in and everybody else got a go-kart, well, sorry, I'm going to have to attribute some of your driving speed to your superior vehicle. Maybe the impetus is on you to prove you understand what it's like to drive a go-kart. No, you didn't set up the system, but neither did the go-kart drivers. And pretending there's no difference in how the two vehicles drive is ridiculous. But basically, what these white guys are offering is nada. They say it's not their fault they're in the prized position. Why should they be blamed? Fair enough. It's not their fault. But I would hope they could be expected to stretch themselves a little because of it. After all, everyone who's not in the cushy station has to stretch just to be equal. So why shouldn't the cushy kings stretch to understand how good they've got it and how it might feel to not have it? Two things can be true. I have enjoyed great privilege in my life, and I have worked my ass off to get to where I am. I could not have gotten to where I am without working my ass off, or without the privilege I was afforded. So if you try to shame me for my privilege, it won't work. But I can certainly try to understand and empathize with folks who did not have the privilege I did, and I can certainly advocate for more people to have the opportunities I had. Listen, I don't have a problem with all white men. I married one. I know a ton of fabulous, generous, genius, sensitive, loving, funny, inspiring, phenomenal white men. And every one of them knows the system has their back over every other demographic. That fact makes them no less amazing. But because they're amazing, that fact makes them more inclined to stretch themselves to meet other people where they are. And that is not asking too much. At all. Well, white men who can't accept the fact that they have a benefit over every other demographic, have the day you deserve. Yeah.